Hey y'all. Whew. Welcome. Okay, I know. Some of y'all probably like, girl, what? And you just probably ran over here to this video. Some of you might have saw Instagram, Facebook, and you like, let me go see what they are talking about. Well, welcome. Listen, this is something I did not see coming. But let me back you up and let me tell you how you got here. So, for those of you that might be brand new to me, hello, hello, hello. I am the former owner of Girl It's Go Time, and I own Girl It's Go Time for 3 years. And Girl It's Go Time was all about empowering women to get off the sideline, to go after everything with their names on it. It was all about making sure that women had the motivation to stop sitting on the sidelines, basically. And so we did that for 3 years. That encompassed business coaching, mentorship, prayer calls, live events, brunches, books, master classes, and everything in between. And when I tell you I absolutely loved it, without a shadow of a doubt, I have never went as far with any business or ministry to the lengths that I did with Girl It's Go Time. But I will tell you this, in December, when I started to plan for 2024 for Girl It's Go Time, I would sit and say, okay, God, like, what we doing? And I would hear crickets. It was silent, y'all. And it had never been silent about Girl It's Go Time before. There was always something next. It was almost, it was so strategic that it would be something next, usually before I finished the previous thing. Like, I never really had to sit and say, okay, well, what's next? Because he usually had already given it to me, but this time was different. But God had already started speaking to me about the fact that I had been hiding behind Girl It's Go Time. There were things that I knew I needed to say, or places I knew I might have needed to go, but because they didn't align with Girl It's Go Time, not that it wasn't stuff that was kingdom and all that, but it just didn't align with Girl It's Go Time's target market. I didn't say it, and God said, Danielle, I'm ready for you to show up, the Danielle that I created fully, because there were moments where I was not showing up fully. And a lot of those moments happened because I was aware of who I was speaking to, the majority of who I was speaking to. And because I was aware of that, I would hold back my pour. I knew that there was only a certain level I could pour without drowning some of the ears that were listening to me. And because I was aware of that, I had to hide pieces of me. I had to hide pieces of me because I knew what level of position I was in. And I said, and I was like, God, I can't drown them though. Like, that wouldn't be good stewardship. Like, that wouldn't be a good leader to drown. Like, and I just didn't. And so God was talking to me about stepping from behind Girl It's Go Time. But here's the deal. I thought I was still gonna do Girl It's Go Time and do something else that was more on the personal side with, more ministry and speaking and all of that stuff. I did not know that one was going to completely end for another one to begin. I was not aware of that. But as the process kept going and as I talked to mentors and other people, it became very obvious that what we had sown for 3 years, I was going to receive the harvest, but not where I planted. It was going to look different. It was going to be such a pivotal shift that it was going to be undeniable. Like, in 2024, if you knew me before, you're going to have to relearn me in this season. And that's just not for me, that's for some of you There are some people that are going to have to relearn you in 2024. They might have known you for 20 years, but this year they're going to have to get to know this version of you, the version that is unstoppable, the version that God is calling higher, and not just calling higher, but you're going higher. Because it's one thing to get a call for something, it's another thing to go. And because you're deciding to go, they're going to have to get to know you. And some people won't get that opportunity. They're only going to know the previous version of you because they won't have that level of access to you any longer. And so, what I'm finding myself in is being able to flow freely. There are no boundaries, there's nothing around me, and I can be me. There are pieces of my life that I didn't share, or, it didn't align, so I didn't really talk about it much, that I get to share now. There is wisdom, there's insight that I have the freedom to just go for it now. And I am so excited about that. Did I grieve Girl It's Go Time? Yes, because we have impacted so many people. So much good came out of Girl It's Go Time. So many lives have been changed, and it was amazing. But I know my God, because that was so great, because I experienced that level of joy doing what He told me to do. My expectation for this is through there is no roof. My expectation for this has no limits. And so I welcome you to Consistently Danielle. That's the name that He gave me, because I was sitting and saying, okay, God, well, if we're doing something new, I know I'm Danielle Bertrand, and that's cool, but how are people going to identify me? What is the traits that they're gonna know that I'm not just Danielle Bertrand? Because there are plenty of us with the name. What's gonna set me apart in this season? And He told me your consistency will set you apart. I know I'm talking to you about what He told me, but every time God gives me a command, it's never just for me. When He told me, girl, it's go time, He told me first. And because I kept saying it, other people began to go. When God is telling me to be consistent, He's not just talking to me, He's talking to you as well. That your life has to have levels of consistency. And when you get those levels of consistency, the things that you have been working on, the things that you have been praying for, the things that you have been investing in, when you develop the level of consistency that we're going to be talking about, those things are going to explode, because you already know that God has been speaking some big stuff to you over 2024. You, like, if you go look at the list, your prayer board and your vision board, it's some big stuff on there, and you will get to it because you're already moving in it. But now it's going to take that consistency to get up and do it day in and day out, knowing that there is a reward at the end of it. If you just be consistent, if you just say, God, I know what you called me to do, and until you tell me to stop, I'm going to keep going. That's what I had to do with Girl It's Go Time. If God would have never said stop, we, girl is go time, we would have kept at it. But God did not just tell me to stop, Girl It's Go Time. He asked me to turn in my assignment because it was complete. There was nothing more for me to do. I had said all I could say. I had done all that I could do, all that He desired me to do. And now I have a new assignment. And this assignment includes talking about consistency, giving strategies about consistency in certain topics. And those topics are purpose, faith, marriage, and business. Those are the things that I am going to be doing deep dives into. So if any of those areas have been areas where you like, oh girl, I need it up and I need it with that one. Make sure you stay connected. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you are on our email list. Make sure that you are following us on social media at Consistently Danielle, because the things that God has given me to share with you are going to blow your mind. Implementing the things, you are going to see your life shift in such a dramatic way over a short period of time that it is going to make people say, girl, when did you get here? And how did that happen so fast? You just started, because you started being consistent. And in this season, I know God is not calling me to people that need that push to get started anymore. I've been called to people, to women that need the guidance to keep going. You already trusted God with your yes, your initial yes. Now you just need strategies and tips to keep going, because He gonna keep giving you stuff, baby. Like I know that is my life. He just keeps giving and giving. But being consistent in all the things that He gives, you will see and reap the reward for that. And so here I am, Danielle Bertrand. Girl, we are doing something brand new, and I'm so excited about it. So let me tell you this YouTube channel right here, even if you listen on Apple or Spotify right now, make sure you get to YouTube, because as God gives me stuff to share, I'm putting it on YouTube. I will be recording it on YouTube, so you will have access to that. The amount of content that's going to be on this page is going to blow your mind, because I was doing it on Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives, but I want you to be able to have access to it in such an amazing way. So make sure you are connected to Consistently Danielle on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok, because we are doing it. God called for something new, and new we shall be. And with that being said, if you are a part of the Girl Let's Go Time community, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for every book you've ever purchased, for every masterclass you ever attended, every live event, all the mentorship programs. If you were ever one of my business coaching clients, thank you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for praying for what God had given me to do. And if you know that God has called you to continue on this journey with me, I am so excited that you're here. And sis, get ready, because it's about to be a ride. The level of freedom that I have right now in this moment, I can't put it into words. The freedom that I now can speak, and the ears that are going to hear it and have capacity to do something with it, mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. And I know y'all saw the pictures. Hey, what's up? What's up? That's your girl. Y'all, when I was taking those pictures, I took those pictures the same day that I took the conference pictures. The very same day. But baby, once I put that suit on, and I said, this don't feel like Girl It's Go Time. I said, this feels like me. I felt like Danielle. And being able to distinguish that in one realm, I knew who I was, and I was the business owner and the CEO. But in the matter of minutes, I was me. I knew something was getting shaken up right then, because I had planned to release those pictures in 2024 anyway. But I thought, oh, it'll be Girl Let's Go Time, and it's not. Y'all, it ain't. But here we are because God has already given me so much for this. And I was so excited, and I'm so happy that you're here and know that you are so much a part of this journey. And we not just like, it's not like just a mild little intro. Baby, we got stuff going on. I want you to join me for our first journal challenge of 2024 anyway. It is a 5-day lean in journal challenge for women of faith. And it starts January 15th. The links are going to be below. Make sure you join the journal challenge. Journaling has been something I've been doing for probably the past 9 years. And can I tell you something? It was one of the first things that I became consistent in. Journaling sparked my consistency. It really did. It was one of the things that I was like, I, I'm committed to this. I I want to do this daily. And I did a 31-day challenge and I kept going. And here we are 9 years later, and I get to participate in this challenge with you. So our goal is 150 women to join us. So once you sign up, I need you to tell 3 friends about it so that they can join us as well. The links are there. I can't wait to see you in the journal challenge. I'll be doing live sessions throughout that week as well. And we just gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. So thank you for being here. There will be so much more to come, so much more. But I am blessed. I am well. I'm excited. I know what God is about to do and has already started doing is amazing. So this is Danielle Bertrand with Consistently Danielle, where our focus is on faith, business, purpose, and marriage. And we will see you next time. Bye.